Ever feel like your value is tied to your bank account or career success? You're not alone. In a capitalist world, our worth often gets measured by productivity and possessions, subtly eroding our innate sense of self. This intro explores how capitalism shapes our self-worth, and more importantly, what we can do to reclaim our true value beyond the market. Stay tuned. Today we will talk about how capitalism shapes your self-worth, and what to do about it. So before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. 1. Capitalism and your self-worth. Understanding the connection. Capitalism, as the dominant economic system across much of the globe, exerts a profound and often subtle influence on how individuals perceive their own value. At its core, capitalism emphasizes productivity, competition, and material accumulation. These foundational tenets can inadvertently, or sometimes directly, intertwine with our innate human need for self-worth, leading to a complex interplay where external markers of success often become proxies for internal feelings of value. This system, while fostering innovation and growth, simultaneously constructs a societal narrative, where one's worth is frequently measured by their economic output, their purchasing power, or their standing in the professional hierarchy. Understanding this inherent connection is the first crucial step in navigating its impact on our psychological well-being and reclaiming a more authentic sense of self. 2. The productive imperative. One of the most potent ways capitalism shapes self-worth is through its relentless emphasis on productivity. From a young age, we are often implicitly, if not explicitly, taught that our value is tied to what we can produce, whether it's good grades in school, impressive achievements in extracurriculars, or eventually our output in the workplace. The hustle culture prevalent in many capitalist societies exemplifies this, glorifying constant work, minimal leisure, and the pursuit of ever-increasing efficiency. This mindset can lead to a dangerous conflation of being busy with being important, and a feeling that if one isn't constantly producing or achieving, they are somehow falling short. Consequently, periods of rest, reflection, or even unemployment can trigger significant anxiety and diminish self-worth. As individuals internalize the societal message that their value is contingent on their productive capacity rather than their inherent existence. 3. The consumerist illusion. Capitalism thrives on consumption, and this pervasive consumerist culture significantly impacts self-worth. Advertising campaigns constantly bombard us with messages linking happiness, success, and desirability to the acquisition of goods and services. From luxury cars to designer clothes, the market presents these items not just as products, but as symbols of status, achievement, and by extension, personal worth. This creates a powerful, yet ultimately unfulfilling cycle. Individuals work harder to earn more money, which they then spend on products marketed to enhance their self-image. The fleeting satisfaction derived from a new purchase quickly fades, leading to a continuous pursuit of the next thing that promises to fill an internal void. This endless chase can leave individuals feeling perpetually inadequate, as the goalposts of material success constantly shift and true self-worth becomes elusive, trapped in an externalized pursuit. 4. Competition and social comparison. The competitive nature inherent in capitalist systems also plays a significant role in shaping self-worth. Whether in the job market, within organizations, or even in social circles, individuals are often pitted against one another in a race for resources, recognition, and advancement. This constant comparison can lead to feelings of inadequacy, envy, and self-doubt, especially when observing the perceived successes of others through the curated lens of social media. The winner-takes-all mentality, sometimes exacerbated by widening wealth disparities, reinforces the idea that there are limited spots at the top, and not everyone can achieve material success. For those who feel they are not winning in this competitive landscape, self-worth can plummet, leading to a sense of failure, regardless of their intrinsic qualities or personal achievements outside the economic sphere. 5. The commodification of skills and identity. In a capitalist framework, even our skills, talents, and aspects of our identity can become commodified. Education is often viewed as an investment in human capital, designed to equip individuals with marketable skills. Creativity is channeled into profitable ventures, and even personal attributes, like charisma or networking ability, are framed as assets for career progression. While this can incentivize skill development, it can also lead to a feeling that one's worth is directly proportional to their marketability. If a skill becomes obsolete, or if one's chosen profession is not highly valued by the market, it can erode self-worth. This extends to personal identity, where certain appearances, lifestyles, or even emotional labor, being positive at work, are subtly or overtly encouraged because they contribute to one's perceived professional value, blurring the lines between authentic self and marketable persona. 6. Precarity and the erosion of security. The inherent precarity within certain aspects of capitalism, particularly the rise of the gig economy and flexible labor, can profoundly impact self-worth. When employment is not stable, benefits are scarce, and income is unpredictable, individuals can experience chronic anxiety and a diminished sense of control over their lives. This economic insecurity often translates directly into a feeling of personal instability and decreased self-worth. The narrative often shifts the blame for economic hardship onto the individual, suggesting that if one simply worked harder, acquired more skills, or made better choices, they would achieve financial stability. This individualistic framing ignores systemic issues and can lead to intense self-blame and a profound sense of failure when economic circumstances are challenging, regardless of external factors. 7. Redefining worth beyond capital. To counteract the capitalist shaping of self-worth, a crucial step is to consciously redefine what constitutes value beyond purely economic or material metrics. This involves a deliberate shift in focus from external validation to internal qualities. Cultivating self-worth means recognizing and valuing inherent human dignity, compassion, creativity for its own sake, meaningful relationships, personal growth, and contributions to community that may not have a monetary price tag. It requires actively challenging the ingrained messages that equate success solely with wealth or status. This process involves introspection, identifying personal values that transcend market logic, and intentionally nurturing activities and relationships that align with these deeper, more intrinsic measures of worth, regardless of their economic utility. 8. Cultivating resilience and community. Finally, navigating the capitalist influence on self-worth requires cultivating both individual resilience and strong community ties. Resilience involves developing a robust inner sense of self that is not easily swayed by external economic fluctuations or societal pressures. This can be fostered through practices like mindfulness, self-compassion, and setting healthy boundaries to protect one's time and energy. Equally important is building and nurturing supportive communities, whether through family, friends, shared interests, or collective action. These communities can provide alternative sources of validation, offer emotional support during economic challenges, and foster a sense of belonging that is independent of one's professional or financial standing. By connecting with others who share similar values and offering mutual support, individuals can create buffers against the potentially isolating and diminishing effects of a system that often prioritizes individual competition over collective well-being. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please give it the thumbs up. Leave a comment and click the button to subscribe.